Hello everybody, I'm Nova, and welcome to a new series on my channel called The Walking Dead. Now, of course, The Walking Dead isn't necessarily a new series. It's been out for about 2 years now, but it's new to my channel. And I actually have played this before, but I wanted to replay this because Season 3 is going to be coming out sometime in November. So I kind of want to refresh the story in my head. And since this is basically a game where the decisions you make can influence the story, it'll be interesting to see if anything that I say or do back in season 1 will actually have any impact in season 3. Probably not, but you never know with this series. Uh anyway, let me get started. Episode 1, A New Day. Alright, this is actually my second attempt at recording this. Hopefully this time around I don't run into any problems like the game crashing or moving choppy as hell. It's looking a lot better, so hopefully this time it'll take.
Well, I reckon you didn't do it then.
Why do you say that? You know what they say about reckoning? Does it really matter?
Does it really matter?
Nah, not much. I've driven a bunch of fellas down to this prison. Lord knows how many. Usually it's about now I get the I didn't do it.
Every time, not for me, and what do you say? Not for me.
Not for me.
'Cause guys in your position already said it enough.
Yep.
We got what looks like a 1091E near Peachtree, exit 285. All cars asked to keep on the lookout for 91B in the area.
I'm going to do my best not to talk during the dialogue if I remember that there's dialogue or if, an obvious cutscene comes up, since this is a very story-heavy game. I also want to apologize for not sounding as, well, I'm not the most energetic sounding person to begin with, but I only woke up a few minutes ago, so I'm still a little bit out of it, so forgive me for that. Also, I'm using a controller, as you saw just a second ago. I'm praying I don't run into any problems with the control sticking, as it has done to me into the past. If it gets bad enough, I'll actually switch back to the keyboard, but hopefully that won't really affect gameplay.
I followed your case a little bit, you being a making boy and all.
What do you think? So you got an opinion, you're for making them. Yeah.
You're for making them.
Yep, came up to Atlanta to be a city cop in the 70s. Always wanted to work a murder case, like that senatorial mess you got yourself mixed up in, with all due respect. A real shame, that is. Hell, the whole family used to be regulars at your folks' drugstore right in downtown. Still there?
Sure is.
Good.
Be advised, medical personnel and there's a heart seal, various 10 to 20 coming in.
I got a nephew up at UGA. You teach there long?
Going on my 6th year.
You meet your wife in Athens? You want to know how I see it?
I don't really have much choice, but I don't want to pick a fight with you either.
Sure.
Not with me sitting in the back of a cop car with handcuffs. Doesn't seem smart.
Regardless, could be you just married the wrong woman.
Uh, I really wish he said something.
Riot in progress. All officers are available for incoming 217. Rolling calls and dispatch to all locations.
I'm driving this man once. He was the worst one. He wouldn't stop going on about how he didn't do it. He was an older fella, big soft eyes behind a pair of smart folk glasses, and he just wailing back there. Says it wasn't him, crying and snotting all over right where you're
All
sitting.
officers are available for incoming 217.
Then before long, he starts kicking the back of the seat like a fussy baby on an airplane. And I tell him he's got to stop. That's government property, and I'll be forced to zap him otherwise. So he stops, and having exhausted all his options, he starts crying out for his mama. Mama, it's all a big mistake. It wasn't me.
So did he do it? Maybe he was innocent?
So did he do it?
They caught the fucker red-handed, stabbing his wife, cutting her up as the boys came through the door. He sits in my car screaming bloody murder that it wasn't him. I think he actually believed it himself. It goes to show, people will up and go mad when they believe their life is over. Oh, I got
That's
another
true.
good one for you. This one's a little bit less depressing and a bit more hilarious, if I do say so.
Shit.
This other time...
You know, having been in car accidents in the past, that scene always... Ugh. Like, I know I don't sound like all that affected by it, but just the sound effect of that and just the scene of him, you know, in the car being jolted around. Ugh, not pleasant memories. He's lucky he's only gotten a broken leg from that. No seatbelt. Could have been a lot worse.
Oh, shit. Thirsty. Ah! Fuck! My leg.
Okay. So, it's interesting, the story that the cop had started telling in the car before all this happened. I think the guy that he was referencing, the one that killed his wife, I think that's actually a character that appears in the comic book version of the story. But being that I haven't read the comics, I can't really vouch for that. I just remember reading that somewhere online. So, it's kind of cool how, in addition to having a comic book look and feel to it, that it still kind of ties back to the original content. And you know what? I am going to get rid of the controls because I already know this is going to be a problem. Okay, much better. Come on. Might have spoke too soon. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to forego the control for this game. There's a few quick time events, and I know, ugh, God, I know I'm gonna fuck them up if I use the controller the way it's working right now. All right, Lee, let's get you out of these cuffs. You're no use to me with them on. Alright, we got a gun and something else on the ground.
The officer's shotgun is over there.
I didn't mean to click that, and I see that, Lee. That's... Come on. Oh god, I spoke too soon about the controller being less of a headache. Alright.
Looks empty. It'll be easier to carry with these cuffs off.
I guess that's true. Alright. Can you move faster? I guess not right now. I think there is a way to make him move faster, so. Alright, let's get these keys.
Shit.
Oh god, horror movie trope number 101. Although it's funny that they made that moment so tense. Lee's been knocked out for who knows how long. It's not like he knows what's going on or what would happen if the guy just randomly bit him. But whatever. Come on.
Officer? Holy shit!
Okay, move.
Get away from me!
Okay, now we can get this. Come on. Oh, for fuck's sake, Lee.
Where are you?
Come on, grab it. Grab it.
Don't make me do this!
Or don't miss, please. Thank God. I've actually seen gameplays of the person missing, and I mean, it just leads to a game over and you restart again, but it's kind of messed up to miss on such a very important moment. Also, it's interesting now that I'm playing this again, the cop didn't look like he had any bite marks or anything on him. You know, no other real injuries. Except for the one now from his now non-existent head. So where did that blood trail come from? It's kind of weird. In any event. Hello.
Help! Go get someone! There's been a shooting!
No shit, Lee. And here's another horror trope. There we go. And where the heck did all these people come from? It's like all this stuff I'm starting to notice now that I'm playing Lee. You know what? I can't give him a hard time. He does have a messed up leg. And he moves a lot better than I do. That a boy. Tell you what, if that was me in real life, I would have been dead like 5 minutes ago. Thank God for whoever that was. Although I feel sorry for them now.
Hello? Anybody?
Alright, now that we have a little bit of a breather. So my plan for this series is to try and do an episode a week. Since, like I said earlier, Season 3 of The Walking Dead is supposed to come out sometime in November. I think even on Amazon, it's listed for, Lee, not now. It's listed for coming out sometime in, like, mid-November, so hopefully if I can put out an episode, once a week, it'll coincide with the release of season 3. It's gonna pain me too, but I'm gonna have to also avoid my usual. Sorry, my cat is on a catnip high right now. But
Somebody! Yell if you can hear me!
Lee, not now. Um, I'm gonna have to avoid the YouTube channels that I normally watch to avoid spoilers because I want to be able to do season 3 completely blind. So that's something to look forward to down the line.
I'd fill one of those teacups with some bourbon if I could.
You and your priorities, Lee. First you interrupt me during commentary, now this.
No ladder. I'm not getting up there anyway. This leg the way it is. Is there anybody here?
Lee, you see those things are attracted to noise and you're... whatever. Not everybody is gonna think sensibly during a disaster. Like that flight or fight reflex.
Hello? Anybody home? I need a little help.
Right.
Coming in. Don't shoot, okay? Ah! Hello? I'm not an intruder. Or one of them. These people may need more help than I do.
Alright, so... Now, I've never actually just... I'll check that in a second. Never actually just looked around to see if there was anything else to interact with.
Furniture overturned, blood everywhere. Jesus.
Yeah. You know what? Let me press this
beeping?
because, yeah, I know. I'm gonna hit the button, Lee, because it's gonna drive us all crazy. No, use it.
3 new messages.
I
Message
can still
1
explore
left at 5:43
while that's
p.m.
playing. I
Hey,
think.
Sandra. This is Diana. We're still in Savannah. Ed had a little incident with some crazy guy near the hotel, so we had to get him back to the ER and have it checked out. Anyway, he's not feeling well enough to drive back tonight, so we're staying an extra day. Thanks so much for looking after Clementine, and I promise we'll be back in time before your spring break.
Message 2 left at 11:19 p.m.
Oh my God, finally. I don't know if you tried to reach us. All the calls are getting dropped. They're not letting us leave and aren't telling us anything about Atlanta. Please, just leave the city and take Clementine with you back to Murrieta. I've got to get back to the hospital. Please let me know that you're safe.
Message 3 left at 6:51 a.m.
Clementine, baby. If you can hear this, call the police. That's 911. We love you. We love you. We love you.
That's never easy to hear. No matter how many times I hear that.
Daddy?
Huh?
Now it's interesting that if you don't try to check out the kitchen before you press the answering machine, that Lee automatically steps over that blood pool that was in the doorway. Otherwise, every single time if you like try to interact with it or if you walk into the kitchen, you know, without interacting with it, Lee always slips and falls and mucks up his clothes. So, just a little interesting that it knew enough. Oh, it's probably the next one.
Hello?
You need to be quiet.
Who is this?
I'm Clementine. This is my house.
Hi, Clementine. I'm Lee.
You're not my daddy.
No, I'm not.
Where are your parents?
Where are your parents?
They took a trip and left me with Sandra. They're in Savannah, I think. Where the boats are?
Are you safe, or are you?
Are you safe?
I'm outside in my treehouse. They can't get in.
That's smart.
Very.
See? Can you see me? I can see you through the window.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Lee. Come on, Lee. Come on, come. Grab the hammer, grab the hammer. Ooh. I've been told the fourth one isn't really necessary, but not taking any chances.
Man. Hi there.
Did you kill it?
I would hope so.
I don't know. I think so.
Sometimes they come back.
Yeah.
Have you killed one?
No, but they get shot a lot.
You've been all by yourself through this?
Yeah, I want my parents to come home now.
I think that might be a little while, you know?
Oh.
Look, I don't know what happened, but I'll look after you until then.
What should we do now?
Okay, so I think realistically they should do this before it gets dark. You go at nighttime, you have less visibility, and it's just like another horror movie trope. Lots of crazy stuff happens at night, and I don't want to take any chances, not with my leg in its condition.
We need to find help before it gets dark.
Yeah, it's not safe at night.
Let's go. Stay close to me.
It's interesting, though, that by whatever decision you make right there, it'll influence the next two characters that you're going to see. I don't think I've ever actually seen that happen in the Telltale games that I've played, where literally a character is determinate based on whether or not you chose to go to a location either during the day or during the night.
Oh, man. I ain't never getting home to Mama at this rate.
This sucks.
Oh, it's hot dish night.
What is with these people and their priorities? See, like right there, those two guys, if we had left out of here at nighttime, it would have been the guy on the right and I think a cop. And the guy on the left doesn't, well, he does show up, but he's no longer human, so kind of interesting.
What's the matter?
Should I stay?
What?
I don't want to sleep in the treehouse tonight, but I don't know if I should leave. What if my parents come home?
Well, I'm definitely not saying number 2.
I won't leave you alone.
Well, let's go somewhere safe that's close, okay?
That's a good idea.
I mean, I know that they're probably dead, but I'm not gonna say that to her.
Holy shit!
Don't eat us!
We're not gonna hurt you.
Yeah. Thought for a second you and the little one were both gonna give us the chomp.
What are you doing? What's going on? We're looking for help.
Do you know what the hell this is?
No idea. So you've seen them then?
You could say that.
I'm Sean. Sean Green.
Lee, this is Clementine.
I'm Chet.
We shouldn't be out in the open like this. How about you help us clear the way, and we'll take you and your daughter out of here and down to my family's farm. It should be safer there.
I'm not her dad.
Babysitter, a neighbor, just some guy.
Just some guy.
Some guy?
Yeah.
She's alone? Let's get going. Staying put for too long is a mistake.
What do you want to do?
Them monsters coming.
We gotta go.
Lee, quick, let's go.
Come on. Now, my question here is, why is Chet just sitting there watching? Like, why isn't he helping to push the car? Like, even Clementine's trying to help. What the hell, Chet?
For just some guy, it seems like you saved a bunch of lives today.
Like, did he call himself being a lookout or something? But we could have used his help there. Also, I opted to just say that I am just some guy. One thing that you're going to learn with this series, if you've never played a Telltale game before or never watched this series before, is that, you know, sometimes what you really do say can influence how good of an outcome you'll get. And in some cases, it's just best to be
Hey, Sean,
as honest as
I'm
possible.
gonna run on home. My mama's gonna be in a snit.
No sweat, man. I'll catch you tomorrow night.
It was nice to meet you both.
Thank God you're okay.
I was worried it'd be bad here, too.
Been quiet as usual the past couple days. Old Brecken down the way thinks his mare's gone lame, but that ain't nothing new.
I wouldn't have made it back without Chet.
Well, I'm glad you took him with you then. You've brought a couple guests.
Your boy's a lifesaver. We need a place to save.
Your boy's a lifesaver.
Glad he could be a help to somebody. So it's just you and your daughter then?
Oh, not his daughter. He's, well, just some guy who found her alone.
Honey, do you know this man?
Yes.
Way to stick up for me.
Well, looks like you hurt your leg pretty bad there.
Yeah, it's not doing so good.
I can help you out. Sean, run on in and check on your sister. You, take a seat up on the porch and I'll go see what I have. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is swollen to hell.
Bet it hurts like it.
It hurts like hell.
I bet it does. What did you say your name was?
It's Lee.
Nice to meet you, Lee. I'm Herschel Green.
I'm not going to give the guy who's fixing my leg a hard time.
How'd this happen?
And
Car accident.
That's so. Where are you headed? before the car accident.
God, some of these choices zip by so
I was
quickly.
getting out of Atlanta.
The news says stay.
Yeah, well, that's a mistake. We hit a guy. One of those things you've been hearing about. On the road.
Who are you with? The girl?
I was with a police officer. He was giving me a ride.
Awful nice of him.
I'm an awful nice guy.
House is full up with mine. We got another displaced family of 3 sleeping in the barn. You and your daughter are welcome to rest there, and we're done.
She's not my daughter.
I didn't catch your name, darling.
Clementine.
Can't imagine what you've been through, Clementine.
I'm looking after her until we find her parents.
Hey, Dad. So I'm thinking, first thing tomorrow, we gotta reinforce the fence around the farm.
That doesn't seem necessary.
I don't know what you saw on TV or heard on the radio, but there's some serious shit hitting the fan. I don't think anyone knows how big it is yet.
Your son's right. You're gonna want to fortify this place.
Stuff like that doesn't happen around here, Sean.
Dad, I'm serious. Lee, come on. Tell him what you saw out there, man.
Yeah, don't be ignorant, guy.
I saw a cop come back from the dead.
Well, do what you think you should. We got plenty of chores as it is.
Lee and those folks in the barn can help out in the morning. We gotta do it. Really.
I already said okay. Well, I'm all done here. It should start to feel better tomorrow.
Thanks.
If your leg gets hot or the swelling doesn't go down, you're probably dealing with an infection.
What do we do then?
We'll probably just have to shoot you. We'll clean it, redress it, and you'll be fine.
Okay,
I love Clementine.
that'd be preferable.
There's blankets and such in the barn. We'll be seeing you bright and early. Come tomorrow, which way you think you're headed?
Towards Macon, I suppose. All right, then.
It smells like...
Manure.
manure? Like when a horse plops?
Just like that.
I miss my mom and dad.
I bet, Clem.
How far is Savannah?
Pretty far.
Oh, okay.
You've had a rough day, guys.
I love you, baby.
I don't know how you found sleep still after that. Would have been wide awake from a nightmare like that.
Hey, get up.
I'm itchy.
Well, you slept in a barn, little lady. Lucky you don't have spiders in your hair. But I bet your daddy scared them all away, huh?
I'm, not her dad. Name's Lee.
I'm Kenny.
Dad, we're in the middle of a fence. There's a tractor and everything.
We better get going, or we won't hear the end of it. That's my boy, Ken Jr. We call him Duck, though.
Doc?
Yeah, nothing bothers him. Like water off a duck's back, you know?
That's a valuable trait lately.
No kidding. But frankly, I think it's because he's dumb as a bag of hammers.
Dad!
But he makes up for it with enthusiasm. The word is you were on your way to Macon.
My family's from there.
Well, Macon's on the way, and personally, I'd appreciate the company of a guy who can knock a couple of heads together if he has to.
Yeah, we'll come. Or,
maybe.
You know what?
We'll see how things shake out with this Herschel guy.
Good luck with that. He's a hard ass. Honey, Duck, this is Lee. And, what's the girl's name?
Clementine.
Clementine.
That is a very pretty name.
Thanks.
Well, we should get to work. We've all seen what those things can do out there, so the faster we get this fence up, the better.
I want to build a fence.
Yeah? Well, I need a good foreman. You can sit on the tractor and yell at me whenever I take a water break.
On a tractor? Cool!
Duck and I will hop to it.
I can keep an eye on your little girl here on the porch. We can visit.
Alright. So, I think I'll talk to Kenny first. Come on, Mouse.
Hey there, Kenny.
You need any help? How's your son doing? What's your plan?
So what's your family's plan?
Get back on down to Lauderdale and let this mess get sorted out. Government will start handing out shots and the National Guard will do its thing. On the odd chance things got too bad, we could hop on my boat, I guess.
You've got a boat?
I'm a commercial fisherman, catching mackerel, dolphin, whatever's biting and paying. Katya wouldn't be wild about it, but the boat's not that bad.
Need any help?
No, I think I got it. Do you need any help?
What do you mean?
I mean, in taking care of that little girl. You know what you're doing? You got kids of your own?
Nah, no kids.
Would've liked one then.
You know.
I mean, it would be the polite thing to ask about him, but it seems kind of out of left field, because there's nothing to indicate, something happened to his son, but whatever.
How's your son doing?
Good, I think. Katya's got a sister up in Memphis. We were coming back from visiting her. We were in a gas station and some guy grabbed my boy. I thought he was kidnapping him. I was on the fucker in about 2 seconds and... Christ. Just lucky I was there. We saw a lot of bodies before we stumbled upon Herschel's, but... We're a tough family, Lee. Ain't nothing gonna faze us.
See you.
Alright, no. I want to talk to these two first.
You have such pretty hair.
It gets lots of tangles.
Yeah, it's just like my hair. Actually, Clem's hair might be longer than mine. That's kind of interesting. Come on, Lee. Lee.
Hey there, girls.
You two actually look relaxed. What do you do? How was the city? I'll try to ease into it.
You two actually look relaxed.
I think we're doing just fine. Clementine was just telling me about first grade.
Oh, how was that?
It's easy.
Well, yeah. So, you're good?
Anyway, it's almost like we didn't see people eating each other for the past 3 days. It's peaceful here, no?
Now, this is one of those things, it's minor, but it kind of bothers me with some of the inconsistencies in the story. Like, I don't remember if I actually asked Clementine this back at her house, but it did indicate that she was 8 years old. Yet she's in the first grade. Yeah, no, just it doesn't happen that way.
So, what do you do when corpses aren't walking around?
I'm a veterinarian back in Fort Lauderdale. Like Herschel here, except more with dogs and cats and not horses. What is it that you do, Lee?
I used to teach up at the University of Georgia.
We need to hope that we can go back to our jobs soon, Lee. Back to normal. It can't stay like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mistake.
We'll all be home soon.
How did you handle getting through the city?
Kenny just drove. We passed so many people that needed help, and we just passed people. Over some, just...
It's okay. It's fine. You don't have to say anymore.
I want to go home tomorrow, but even then I can't take away the things Doc went through. Don't you want to go back to the moment before you knew about all of this?
Who wouldn't? Yeah, exactly.
Anybody in their right mind would. Families and barbecues and beers with good friends.
All of those things.
Those are the things we live for, right? With those gone, what's the point? Back in a bit.
Okay, Lee.
Did that car just move in the background? I mean, I know Kenny's working on it, but it looked weird for a second. Of course, now it's not going to do anything. Anyway, let me, I'll talk to Sean and Duck. Oh god, these invisible walls. Actually, wait, I want to see if there's a way to move faster. Oh, okay, good.
How you doing?
Good. I'm gonna drive the tractor. I'm the foreman. Lift with your back, Sean.
Hey, Lee.
Need a hand?
That'd be great. If you could cut those 2x to length, that'd sure speed things up. My dad doesn't know how bad it is.
Apparently not.
He doesn't.
I saw a guy in Atlanta kill a kid. A boy. Just shot him right in the face.
Was the boy one of the walkers?
I don't even know. He was either attacking the guy or asking for help. He didn't even hesitate. He just turned, put the barrel of the gun right between the kid's eyes, and pulled the trigger. You don't see things like that. It's not like in the movies.
They don't fall like you think.
Did you have to do it?
Do what?
Kill. Have you had to off one yet?
Oh, I had to shoot one.
I could shoot one, maybe, if it were far away. I'm just glad we're getting this fence built. Dad just wants to keep the family safe and thinks inviting people in is a bigger threat than whatever's out there. How about yours? How's your family?
My brother and parents are in Macon. I hope.
Oh man, I hope so too. Maybe it's not too bad there. That's probably all I need cut for now. Thanks.
And Sean, thanks again for the ride.
No problem, Lee. Couldn't leave you behind. Anyway, when you see my dad around, he might want some help in the barn.
So, I know a lot of people aren't fans of Herschel, you know, both from TV show and the comic. I think he's from the comic book. And just from his interaction here on this episode. I hate to say it, but I do have to kind of agree with him to some extent with his mentality about not inviting a lot of people in. I do agree that there is strength in numbers, but once you get to a certain point, having a lot of people around, it just makes things harder in general and over time. Like if you have a lot of people, you got to worry about having enough supplies on hand, and then just what naturally comes with the territory when you have a lot of different personalities mingling together in an effort to survive. You're going to have conflicts, you're going to have fights, and sometimes that could even be worse for you than the outside dangers. So he does kind of have a point.
How'd you get out of Atlanta?
I was on my way out anyway. Timing of all this just happened to be right.
Huh, if there ever is a good time for the supposed apocalypse.
This farm's a nice plot of land.
Huh, had you told me 20 years ago I'd still be doing this, I would have told you that you were full of crap. Never was a plan, having a place like this. It was in the family, and I guess so was I. Family's important. It's all that matters. You agree with that?
Was brought up to, yes.
Where's your family now? Parents? Wife? Girlfriend?
My parents are in Macon with my brother.
Well, I hope they're all right. But now you've got this little girl to take care of. Clementine, is it? You just stumbled up on her?
I was being attacked and she came to my rescue.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know who you are or what you did, but you better become a better liar, and fast.
Who said I was
Let's
lying?
say things don't get better back in the cities, or they get worse before they do. You're gonna have to depend on the honesty of strangers if you're gonna make it. And if those same people get to questioning yours, you're gonna be in trouble. So whoever you are and whatever you did, keep it to your damn self. But at least you have the common sense to listen to a man giving you advice.
Go! I'll get my gun!
So now we're about to reach an important decision in the story. Freaking duck. Oh, jeez. Sean or Dutch? Go, 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 go. Help the kid. Get off him. Get the fuck off of him.
I got you! Now, Sean!
Get this tractor off of me! Please, help
Come
me,
on, Kenny, seriously? Oh, honey, why did you have to be standing there watching that?
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm sorry.
Sorry? Your son is alive. You don't get to be sorry. And you didn't even try to help.
Oh, what the hell, man? Seriously?
I was worried about the boy.
I was going to help him.
And you weren't worried about that.
That's not true.
Just go.
Get out and never come back.
This is why no one likes you. And to be fair,
Got that ride to Macon if you want it.
Thank you, Kenny. To be fair, I was more concerned about Duck. I mean, Sean was the older person. He probably would have been of more use to me. But, I'm not gonna just stand by and knowingly let a little kid get eaten. Sorry. Sorry if that makes me human.
Well, this is as far as we're going.
And it's far enough.
I'll get into more detail about the decisions I make towards the end when we have a kind of like a little mini episode recap of what we did. Anyway, that's Lee's parents' drugstore.
Look!
Hey there! You
Oh,
friendly?
God, this is so
Truck's
stupid.
run out of gas.
Kenny.
Fuck!
God. Stupidity must run in the family. love how she just appears out of nowhere like that. But thank God for her.
We can't take risks like this. And we can't just let people die, either. When I say that door stays shut no matter what, I fucking mean it. We don't know who these people are. They could be dangerous.
You could be dangerous.
Worse, they could have let them right to us.
Where the hell is your humanity?
We have kids with us.
I see one little girl.
You need glasses.
What is it?
I have to pee.
I'd go out there again in
Clem.
a second.
I bet you would.
In a minute, Clem.
They've got kids, Lily.
Those things outside don't care.
Maybe you should go join them then. You'll have something in common. God damn it, Lily. You have to control these people.
Carly and Clem just ran out there.
I really don't like Lily, but...
Fuck, we're in a war zone.
She's not wrong. They took a risk.
Yes, we did.
And we appreciate it. Now let's settle down.
Holy shit. Son of a bitch. One of them is bitten.
Here comes this idiot instigating shit.
He wasn't bitten.
Hell, he wasn't. We have to end this now.
You weren't standing outside. How do you know for sure he was
We'll
bitten?
dig one hole.
No, I'm cleaning him up. There's no bite. He's fine.
Don't you fucking people get it? We've already seen this happen. We let someone with a bite stay in, and we all end up bitten. Shut up. We gotta throw him out, or smash his head in.
Kenny, stop him!
Lee, what do we do about this guy?
Dad, it's just a boy.
Normally, I'm all for reasoning with a person, but he's really an asshole, so,
We kick his ass.
That's what I'm thinking.
Everyone chill the fuck out! Nobody is doing anything.
Shut up, Lily. And you, shut the fuck up. They will find us, and they will get in here, and none of this will fucking matter. But
see what I mean?
now, we're about to be trapped in here with one of those things. What the hell are you talking about? He's bitten! That's how you turn!
He's not bitten. Lee, stop this. It's upsetting him.
Oh, I'm upsetting him. Upsetting is getting eaten alive.
What if this was your daughter?
Never would have happened. She's not some snot-nosed toddler, okay? She's United States Air Force.
Fuck you and her. I'm gonna kill him, Cat. Just worry about Duck.
Lee,
Yeah?
there's someone in there.
It's just locked. Key's behind the counter. Probably.
Hey, I'm not the bad guy here. I'm just looking out for my daughter.
No,
you don't
you're
go
just
about
the
it
guy
this way.
arguing for killing a kid.
He's covered
Exactly.
in muck. She'll find the bite. Watch.
She won't.
And if she does, the first thing he'll do is sink his teeth into his mom's face.
You are
Then,
such an
when
asshole.
she's dead, he'll probably pounce on your little girl.
Even if he
She'll
was
turn
bitten.
fast. Then there'll be 3.
It's a little boy. I think we can handle it.
A little boy? He'll be an uncontrollable man-eater.
It's not gonna happen.
It is. And we're tossing him out now!
You know what? Screw you.
No! You don't touch that boy! You don't touch anybody! I've got a little girl I'm trying to protect in here, too. You want to get violent, you old fuck? Well, come on! You better have a plan to kill me, though, because it's me before anyone else in here!
Got nothing to say, huh? Fuck, I forgot about this. Come on, Lee. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Get away from her, you son of a bitch!
Oh.
Man.
You okay?
Just great, thanks.
Guys?
Everybody down. Stay quiet.
They're gonna get in. Shut up.
Is that the military?
I don't know.
Thank God for whatever it is.
We almost died because of this bitch and her itchy trigger finger. That was stupid. That was...
Dad!
As mean as it sounds, good for you.
I did try to get him to calm down.
Can it, asshole? It's
How's
his
he being
heart.
an asshole?
My
It's the
pills.
truth.
Nitroglycerin pills?
Yes, we're out. We've been trying to get into the pharmacy since we got here. Please try to get in there. Behind the counter where the pills are.
Let's see, you just called me an asshole, now you want me to help you.
We'll get in there somehow.
Thank you so much. We need nitroglycerin pills. Please get in there. I'll keep an eye on my dad.
Everyone else should get comfy and look for anything useful. We could be in here a while.
I'm starting to think this drugstore isn't a permanent solution.
You're right. This ain't exactly Fort Knox.
What do you suggest?
We need as much gas as possible so we can all get out of downtown Macon. Fast.
Agreed.
And I'll head out and get gas. There's a motel not too far from here, out towards the end of Peachtree. I'll work my way towards it and then loop back, siphoning what I can.
You know your way around? Local?
Born and raised.
If you're gonna do that, here's a walkie-talkie if you get in a tight spot. Hopefully, you won't need it.
Cool.
Clementine's got the other one. Check in with her and get back here as soon as you can.
And you? What's your name?
It's Lily. My dad's Larry.
Keep a good eye on him. These boys will work on getting you your medicine.
That's right.
And you keep an eye on that front door. You're our lookout.
It's Doug. You got it.
And I'm Carly.
Okay, Carly. You'll shift in with Doug when he needs it. For now, get some rest. You're a good shot, and I'd like to keep it that way.
You got it, boss.
Now get him those pills.
And with that, the lines are drawn. So, yeah, it's pretty clear to see that I am not a fan of Larry at all. I don't think really anybody is that's ever played this game or seen gameplays of this. And Lily's a very close second. Even if you want to argue that he has a point in being, I guess you could call it, overprotective of his daughter, you don't, you just don't go about it that way.
We can't let anything happen to Ducky.
I know, hon.
Like, if I was in his shoes, you know, I would be concerned too about being trapped in a space with a potential enemy, but... And then him making that assumption that his daughter couldn't get bitten. You don't know that. Shit could happen really fast in a situation like this. In fact, it's usually the ones who comment, oh, it'll never happen to me, or almost always the ones that it happens to them. And then they don't know how to act because they swore it can never happen to them.
No, I'm sorry to hear your loved one was eaten by the living dead guards. You're a pretty good shot.
Well, you don't fuck with a reporter, especially one that's 3 days out from her last cup of coffee.
Yeah, I definitely want to get on her good side, considering she's a good shot. I mean, I know that sounds kind of selfish, but this is the times we live in.
You seem to handle yourself pretty well.
Really? I'm a disaster.
I can't tell.
My news editor was eaten about 5 feet away from me, and I would have joined her if it wasn't for that dorky guy on watch over there.
I'm sorry.
She was an asshole, but, you know.
Yeah.
I've worked with people like that in the past.
That guy saved you?
Yeah, can you believe it? Those creeps, or ghouls, or whatever the hell they are, they were pulling our van apart, and that guy, Doug, just came to the rescue.
You can never tell who the heroic ones are gonna be, I suppose.
He's kind of cute. In that parents' basement sort of way.
Harley.
Huh? Oh, nothing.
This is probably the most I've actually ever talked to her in a gameplay. Usually I kind of just get straight to the point, but it can't hurt to get some little plot exposition.
How'd you end up here?
We drove up to cover the Cherry Blossom Festival. Real hard-hitting stuff.
Sounds worth it. What are you messing around with there?
A radio. I can't get it to work, though.
Here, let me have a look.
Alrighty.
Nothing. There are no batteries in this thing.
What now?
You know that there are no batteries in that thing.
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah. No.
I can try to find some. Needs two.
Thanks. I wouldn't even really know what to look for.
That's kind of weird. I mean, you do news broadcasting for a living. You would think she would know some fundamentals on how to use certain equipment, like a radio. I mean, it's not that difficult. Also, I do recall picking up a candy bar or something, so I am going to give it to Clem. I think you can feed, yeah, you can feed some of the other characters here in the store, but if I recall right, there's a weird bug that happens sometimes if you feed duck first, so I'm going to actually avoid that right now.
It's not much, but here you go.
Thank you.
Of course.
And since we're right here...
Hey there.
Hi.
Any word from Glenn?
Nothing. Is he okay?
Yeah, I think so. You're doing a good job.
I fed you already, bud.
Can I, get you anything?
I'm okay. Maybe I'm a little hungry.
Still, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't much.
I know, Clem. I'll see if I can find something else for you.
Well, shit, you must have been starving. I just literally gave you that thing.
So,
Are you okay?
What? Yeah, I'm fine. I just, I'm good.
That's good.
Yeah, I think so. Being good is good, despite the circumstances.
You are so awkward.
Well, sit tight.
Okay.
Then again, in his defense, yeah, he was a college teacher, so probably has very little experience with small kids her age. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, Clementine was actually holed up in her treehouse for several days, so she probably is starving. So I do recant my earlier statement about her wolfing down that candy bar, although it is kind of weird, because I literally just gave it to her. What am I? Oh, I was looking for batteries for the radio. It's a totally optional, oh look. It's a totally optional...
Need to get back to Fort Lauderdale.
We'll do our
I know,
damnedest.
Tasha. It's an optional, task to do, but... like I said, I kind of want to do some of the, exposition stuff. It just kind of makes, it interesting to know more about what's been going on with these characters.
How can I with those things out there?
And I will talk to you guys. Come on.
Hey, Lee. Really gave that old man hell.
Yeah. We got pushed, you know?
You don't have to tell me. I was ready to tear the man's head off. Anyway, we, Kat and I, appreciate your support.
Thank you, Lee.
So, as I said right before we got into this little sequence, during that, you know, right after that cutscene, definitely not a fan of Team Lily and Larry, despite some of the things they're saying being accurate. I am going to try and side with Kenny as much as possible, providing he doesn't say or do something that's going to make me go against something that I stand for or something that I agree with. But whoever you kind of side with now at this point, it's going to affect the dynamics of the team. But yeah, I think I'm going to try and get on his good side as much as possible.
How's Duck doing?
He's okay. It was just a shock.
We're lucky as hell nobody got nabbed on the way in here.
Little
You mean besides your son?
How's she doing?
She's good, I think.
She's a tough one right there.
She's just a little girl, Ken.
Were you saying,
She's so
Lee, she
tough.
spent days surviving on her own?
That's
Exactly.
right.
Not just any little girl can do that.
Exactly. Yeah, what the hell is the plan?
What's the plan?
Hang tight, I suppose. Seems pretty dangerous out there, so we ought to wait for things to clear up.
You said your family was from here in Macon?
That's right.
Where are they? Should we go looking for them?
Here we go.
They, own this place. They're, gone.
Oh, sweetie.
Cat.
They were good people. I wasn't around much, but yeah, they're dead. Are you guys all right?
We're just fine, considering.
How about you, Duck?
We've all been through a lot.
Lee, you got a second?
Sure.
Back on Herschel's farm.
Yeah, about that.
We didn't even try to save him. That blood is on our hands, you know?
What's with this wee stuff? I actually tried to go back and help him.
It happened pretty fast.
I guess. But I can't stop seeing him in my head.
We can't kill ourselves over
We killed that boy. We could have saved him together.
We did what
We
we
didn't
could.
do
Bad
shit.
things happen. We didn't make a choice that killed Sean. You think you do when you look back on it, but in a moment, when things are really out of control, you don't have any choice.
I guess.
Try to let it go.
I mean, if you really want to point fingers, Kenny, you did bolt the second you had Duck in your arms. I mean, I get you were trying to keep your son safe, but you could have put him down on the ground where he would have been okay and then come and help me run to Sean. Although at that point, there was just no helping him. This fuck right here. What the hell is this other battery? Seeing energy bar. There's one thing that I haven't learned yet, apparently, especially if you started watching my Emerald City Confidential Let's Play. I gotta be a little bit more observant with my surroundings. And this is gonna happen a lot in this game if I'm not careful. Candy bar. Ah, okay. Good thing I walked around a little bit more. Right, so I talked to Clem, I talked to Kenny and family. Let me give Carly these batteries.
This battery should fit the radio.
Great, thanks.
And here's another one.
Should be able to get it to work now.
Okay, so what's the problem?
Hey, Carly. It's still not working?
Yeah, I can't figure it out.
Let me have a look at that thing.
Go ahead.
Alright, well, I know I fiddled with the power and the volume earlier, so I would say it's more likely this. Come on. Oh, I didn't even notice that antenna before. Jeez, and all the times I've played this, I've never actually clicked on that thing. Not that it mattered, I think. Yeah. Come on, Carly. Come on, hon. I didn't mean to do that.
As the unknown
You fixed
affliction continues to spread unchecked, the estimated death toll continues to skyrocket. WABE urges you to stay indoors and avoid any contact with individuals you suspect may have been exposed.
The station is okay.
In the event of a full... my producer's telling me we have to get off the air.
Steve.
WABE wishes you and your loved one... God bless you all.
I love how Lee is just standing there all nonchalant while that was going on. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to talk to her right now because that's a little bit awkward considering what we just heard. But yeah, that didn't sound so good for her co-workers or former co-workers. Well, who knows? One of them could have lived, or a few of them could have.
Heard or
Not
seen
likely.
anything?
Nothing, luckily. Wanna step outside, have a look around?
I'm not suicidal yet.
No, the gate out there is closed. We can hang out in front of the store and be fine.
Yeah, what the hell?
Sure, let's go have a look around.
Cool, and we'll keep it down. Don't need to bring them back this way with any unnecessary noises.
Agreed.
I already know I'm going to have to go out there eventually, so I might as well check it out.
Jesus. He just
eat. As far as I can tell, that's all they care about.
And if one gets you,
they eat you. And whatever's left comes back as one of them.
How the fuck?
I think it might be more than a couple days before all this gets sorted out.
Yeah, I think so too. We better keep it down out of here.
Yeah, I've always found it interesting, like how this even got started to begin with, because it clearly didn't just happen like in one day. I would seriously doubt it, considering how everything just snowballed. But can I
can't reach that brick.
Okay, didn't think so. Don't really want to open that right now. We're gonna have to do something with that later, I bet. I don't think we have to do anything over there.
Man, that's a hasty fortification job over there.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Wait, what is this? Oh, just talk to Doug.
Look at the one trapped over there.
Better him than us, huh?
Sorry, Lee.
Oh, shit.
What? Do you know that guy?
Yeah.
Kind of, Lee. Has a familiar face.
Oh, you're from around here, huh? Could be anybody, you know? They start rotting and get all chewed up and...
Doug.
Shut up, Doug. Look at the uniform, though. He could have worked at the drugstore and died with keys in his pocket.
It would take a lot of effort to make it safe enough to go out there and see if he has the keys. If we could somehow prove that he worked here, I think it'd be worth it.
I'll see what I can find.
Now, I've always wondered why, or I should say, I used to wonder why Lee just didn't come out and tell Doug right here that, oh, you know, I know that that's an employee here because this is my parents' pharmacy and that's my brother. But considering that he hardly knows these people, and I think he was trying to keep his identity under wraps, you know, because of what happened before the zombie breakout. He's just trying to be like, well, not nonchalant, but he's not really trying to reveal too much about that. So now that I'm playing this again, it just kind of clicked. Like at the time when I first played this, I didn't understand why he opted to do that, but yeah. In any event, I don't think we're going to be able to do much more here, so I'm going to go back in.
Back inside.
Okay.
Actually, now that I think about it, I know we're not going to be able to do anything else there. We're going to need another item. I think if I had tried the gate, Oh, no, 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 that's right. We have to find a way to prove to Doug anyway that, the guy out there is who we're looking for, which I think we'll find in the office. Since we're passing the office, I'll talk to Heckle and Jekyll here.
How's he doing?
I'm not sure I got your name.
It's Lee.
Lily. My dad's Larry. I was just doing what I had to earlier.
Everyone was.
Now his heart's acting up again and I'm powerless to do anything. And that violence before with my dad, that didn't help.
He started it. Oh, fuck off.
You're from here?
I work at Warner Robins, the Air Force Base.
Yeah, I know it. Pilot?
Nah, just mechanical admin stuff. I deal with a bunch of shitheads and bureaucrats all day. Sometimes a plane, if I'm lucky. You?
I work up at UGA.
What do you think about all this? Was anyone here? Well, we already know what's wrong with him, and I could give two shits about him, to be honest, so I'm not even gonna bother asking that.
What do you think about all this?
What is there to think? The dead are up, walking around, eating people, and turning them into more of them. I mean, Jesus.
We need to stick together and get through this.
For real. Start acting crazy and start fighting against each other.
Was anyone here when you guys got here?
No, this place was pretty wrecked. We pulled a couple of bodies out of the office. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Did you know anybody here?
Yeah, the owners, we were close.
I'm sorry. We found an older couple in the office. Dad hauled them out in case they weren't really dead.
Ugh, I can't even imagine. You know what? I guess I'll ask. I really don't want to ask, but if this was me in real life, I would be trying to keep the peace, so yeah.
What's wrong with him?
He's got a heart condition. He takes nitroglycerin tablets pretty regularly. I've seen a few bad attacks that he couldn't get over and needed to go to the hospital.
Yeah, that's not really an option right now.
I'm just trying to keep him relaxed.
Yeah, he does.
He's got a temper.
Ah, fuck you.
Yeah, he doesn't mean it.
Yes, he does.
It's just that...
Yeah?
We got kids here, family. I really should... Yeah... I really don't want to say that because... I mean, nobody's 100% good, but... I just have a problem saying that, I really do.
We've got kids here. Families.
He and I are a family.
I'm just saying some people can't handle a temper like that. Hell, really seems like you can.
It's just his way. Don't make him the reason everything's screwed.
I never said that.
Where's her mom?
Savannah, I think.
Oh, you guys aren't together.
Oh, no, I'm not her dad. I found her in a house when getting out of Atlanta. She'd been surviving by herself. I think the girl's parents didn't make it.
Oh.
I heard an answering message. They were in Savannah. She was home with a sitter. It wasn't good.
Well, she's lucky to have you. I'm gonna get back to him.
Sounds good.
See, with Lily, I kind of bounce back and forth with her. Like, Larry, I'm sorry, he's just pretty much a douche through and through. Lily has her moments, and then there's that scene right there. Like, I do feel like she sincerely can be a good person, but her dad's just a piece of work. Shoo, out of the room. Sorry about that. I had to let my cat out because she's getting a little too hyper for her to be making all that noise in the background. In any event, let me get in this office. We've been delaying this long enough. Get inside.
can't think about them in here.
Now that's a lot of blood. Like, I know I've seen this before, but I've always wondered what exactly happened that led to this outcome, you know? Because according to the note on the door, they were clearly both alive when they got in here. But, God, these invisible walls. Like, was he injured? Was she the one injured? And then did one of them bleed out and turn and attack the other? Like, so many outcomes right there. None of them good, so.
Luckily, there's nothing I need in here.
Oh, for crying out loud, these invisible walls.
My parents came in here hoping to survive. But it looks like one of them was hurt. I wonder if it was my dad. Trying to be a hero, maybe. Or a protector, at least.
Yeah. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I don't know why I made that comment about,
Find anything?
Jesus, what are you, a ninja?
It's a photo of the family who own this place. Might help us track down the keys to the office.
I know who you are. You're Lee Everett. You're a professor at Athens who killed a state senator who was sleeping with your wife. This is your parents' store. Folks around town know the owner's son got himself a life sentence, but I'm a reporter for WABE in Atlanta. I paid attention to that trial. Maybe you're a murderer, but I don't really care. Frankly, that's a skill that might come in handy. Did you tell anyone out there who you were, or that you were tied to this place?
Well, no, up until...
No. I've been sticking to first name.
You started blabbing in front of Clementine. Oh, wait.
You seem like an okay guy, and the last thing we need is drama out there.
You've
got this little girl to take care of, and
Kenny and
look,
Kat,
don't make me wrong on this.
They're different.
I don't plan to.
Good, because if this lasts longer than a few days, and you're a detriment to the group, then we'd have a problem.
I hear you.
I'll just keep it to myself.
Well, I'm not going to really pick a fight with the one that has a gun, and I'm not going to say I don't trust you or how can I trust you, because in truth, she could have been told everybody out there who we were and what we were all about. So the fact that she came to us in private, well, mostly private, and talked to us about it, you know, it's clear to me that she has good intentions.
Thanks.
Don't worry about it.
But I kind of wish she made sure that we were by ourselves to do all that.
We gotta clear this door for when we find the keys.
Okay, thought so. I mean, God, you just basically spilled the tea in front of Clementine. Like, she didn't need to hear all that. At least not just yet.
What's that?
This was my dad's cane. He'd zip around here on it from time to time.
Was he sick?
Nah, he was okay. I actually saw him whoop shoplifters with it. This cane's protected this place better than any guard dog ever could. Plus, he knew how to make it look cool. Like you with your hat.
My dad gave it to me.
See, dads are smart like that.
Most are. Not trying to be snarky. I don't really have a good relationship with mine, so that's why I say that. But I'm pretty sure most are.
Better get this door clear, huh?
Can I help?
Of course you can.
Sure. Here we go. Watch your fingers in the drawers.
How are you doing?
How are you doing?
Yeah, it's not that heavy.
I didn't mean that.
Everything outside.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I
not
meant.
good,
No, it's not.
but I think it'll be okay.
Okay, here we go.
Do you have kids?
No.
You don't have a family?
I know she means well. Let's just move this thing with it here. I'll try to ask her about her family.
What do your parents do?
My mom is a doctor, and my dad is an engineer.
Those are good jobs.
What's your job?
I teach history and writing and things like that.
Like, social studies?
Yeah, like that.
You didn't answer my question.
All right, a little further.
Why don't you want to talk about your family? Do they, like, hate you?
I don't like any of these choices, but I think number 2 is the most truthful because he doesn't know how his parents felt about him before they passed, so it is complicated. I definitely don't want to really just come out and say number 1, but I do think number 2 is the most accurate right here.
I hope not. It's just complicated, that's all.
Why?
It just is.
But you love them, right?
Yeah, of course. Look, my family's gone and I just wish things would have been different.
Yeah.
I got into some trouble and I didn't talk to them for a while. This used to be their store. But let's just keep that between you and me, okay?
Okay, because of the trouble?
Yeah, that's right. Now, let's get this done.
Ow!
Are you okay?
I hurt my finger.
Is it bleeding?
A little.
I'll find you a bandage.
Splinters and hurting your finger like on wood is the worst. What the heck was that? Oh, it's over here.
There's a band-aid in there, I bet.
I
Oh,
meant,
good.
I meant to open it.
Lee,
Yeah?
what if my parents come home and I'm not there?
They'll, track us down. Don't worry.
Yeah, okay. We should keep a lookout. I've got my walkie-talkie in case they try that way.
Stay close to me until then, okay?
I think if I had picked number 2, he would have worded it in a way where it would have been like, they wouldn't come back to the house. Not that, no, they won't find us because they're dead. But, I didn't really want to say that. I don't think right now, in this point in time, that he should really just drop a bomb like that on her. I mean, I know she's going to have to get used to certain realities, but she's still just a kid.
Let's have a look at that finger. Ow.
It hurt.
Let's see if we can do something about it.
Got no cream or anything to clean it out? Just gonna slap a band-aid on it?
Let's get this cut covered up.
Yes, please.
Alright. Now, I think we have to check out what's in here.
It's the remote to my dad's TV.
Ah, it's coming back to me now. I think I remember what we have to do next. Because I'm pretty sure this is locked.
The keys are on that zombie out on the street.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting. He just said zombie. Seems like everybody else in the game has been calling them walkers or lurkers or something of that nature. This is like one of the first times we actually heard somebody just call them zombies. And it's interesting to note that he didn't refer to it as his brother, so it's like he no longer views that thing as his brother, which I guess is kind of good in a way, but never noticed that before.
Want to head back into the drugstore with me?
Okay.
I'm picking up on a lot of stuff that I didn't notice the first
You're
time
not
around.
bad, right?
Why are you asking me that?
That lady said you killed someone. Was that because he was one of the things trying to eat you?
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
Oh. Was he bad?
He was.
Alright, so again, wanted to be as truthful as possible, even though that was a pretty harsh truth that I dealt her just now. I wasn't gonna tell her that the guy was a zombie when he really wasn't. Is there something else that I have to do to trigger plot development?
Hey there.
Ah, there we go.
This is Glenn, and I'm kinda in a jam here. Little girl, if you're there, can you put your daddy on the phone? Or on the talkie or whatever?
This is Lee. What's up?
So, I'm down at that motor inn, and, well, I'm stuck.
Stuck?
Yeah, I saw a chance to get some supplies for the group, and a bunch of the Roman ones got the jump on me. I'm hiding over here, but they won't leave.
What's up? Glenn's trapped down at the motor inn. Hey, Glenn. We're gonna talk it over and send a group to come get you, all right?
Awesome. I'll sit tight till then.
Sounds good. I'm gonna hold on to this until we get Glenn back, okay? I'll take good care of it.
What do you think?
I think Doug's not great around zombies. You got your family here. I'll take Carly and her dead eye down to the motor inn, get Glenn, and get back here as fast as I can.
If that's what you want to do.
Somebody's got to.
Yeah, I'm in.
Good. Doesn't sound too bad there right now.
Let me know as soon as you want to head out. I could use a jog.
Alright, which I think we're going to take care of now, because I don't think there's anything else. Oh, I do have that picture. But you know what? I'm going to try and minimize the amount of backtracking I have to do. So, come on, Lee. So I am going to wait until I figure out a way to get that, come on, Lee. Lee! I'm going to wait until I figure out a way to get that gate out there open before I even bother with Doug.
Hey there.
Oh, yeah.
That radio sign-off didn't sound too good. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You don't have to be. It's traumatic.
I'm sure some people got out. Maybe they're all being rescued. Then again, maybe not.
Yeah, I didn't want to, like, jump right into talking with her right after it happened. She might have needed a moment to collect her thoughts, but I didn't want to ignore it either. One thing... Freaking airplanes. Alright then. One thing that I know from personal experience is that bottling up things for too long or trying to put on a facade that everything is okay when it really isn't, it could eventually backfire on you. So that's why I opted to talk to her about it. Again, it was like an optional choice. You didn't have to talk to her about it. You didn't even have to do that radio side story, so to speak, but I wanted to do it.
You ready to head out?
You got it. You?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Get down.
Hey, handsome. Bye, handsome.
Did you see that?
Sure did. Be ready to shoot.
Guys! Oh, man, I'm glad you're here.
Jesus, Glenn.
Right then wasn't so hard.
Can we get out of here before any of these things notice us?
Not yet.
Seriously.
There's a survivor trapped up there.
No way. We gotta go, now.
Listen, I was out here looking for gas, and then, up there in the corner room, I heard crying coming from inside.
Who is it?
It's a girl. We talked and she got frightened. I was trying to get in and help her, and she started yelling and saying I was bitten. I tried to convince her I wasn't, and that's when all these guys came out of the forest. A couple almost got me, and I ended up hiding in the ice machine.
Lucky you. Now let's go.
We can't just leave her.
Damn right we can.
You guys are suicidal. Over a girl.
I'm saving her, with or without you.
Think about if it was you.
Fine. Let's go save Glenn's damsel in distress.
I don't blame you, Carly, though. I would be thinking the same thing, too. Alrighty.
Okay, this is the plan. We don't know how hard it's gonna be to get her out of that room.
Yeah, it's boarded up.
So we have to kill every one of them in here. Quietly. Noise attracts these things. Now let's have a look around.
Alrighty. Come on, take the pillow.
Good luck smothering them to death.
That's not really what I have in mind.
Gladdest pillow in the world, but we'll take it. Come on. So I don't think there's anything else we can do from that angle.
I wonder if there's anything in the pickup.
I don't know. Go look. Okay, well, I'm definitely not going to try and crack it open, and the pillow's not going to work. Let's not be stupid about this. Oh, right.
Get out your gun.
What the noise?
Just follow my lead. Stay right behind me.
That was sick!
Glenn, quiet. Alrighty, check this out. Okay, I see something to grab and something to pull. Take this first. And now we'll fiddle around with this.
Spark plug. You should hold on to that. Could come in handy.
Of course it will. Let's move this. Yeah. Trap him.
What was was awesome.
Alright, so it takes care of 2 of them. And now here's an interesting thing that we learned according to Glenn. And I think it might actually be true in real life, what he's about to say here.
Wait. Let me see the spark plug. Porcelain inside these things turns car windows to tissue paper.
I'm glad it's not common knowledge because, well, I live in New York. If this is widely known, you know how many cars would go missing? Or stuff would go missing from the inside of cars? Also, how is that not loud enough to attract their attention?
That could scramble a brain pretty good.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Alright, so now we're not wandering around without a weapon. You can do some damage. And sneaky, sneaky. Now, can I actually kill this one? I can. Okay. I'd rather kill her now than have her surprise me later. Rest in peace. I think what happens if you don't kill her first and you try to take this one out, she sneaks up on Glenn. I think, yeah. And although we're able to fight her off, why do that to yourself? Okay. Closer. Closer. Lee, come on. Alright. So now we only got this guy to worry about. Alrighty.
Dude, where'd your weapon go?
What are you, blind?
Holy shit. It's cool. Now we've got this.
Are you two done?
2 more.
That should help.
Yes, it should. Sneaky, sneaky. Come on.
Why don't you guys lag behind just in case this goes to hell?
Okay, we'll be right behind you.
Alright, Lee, you can't possibly fuck this up. Also, that must be murder on your back. I know that would be so painful for me right now to do that. Get her, get her, get her! It's like the prompt wouldn't come up.
Rad.
Alright.
Hello in there. We're here to help.
Please just go away.
Let's go, guys.
In a minute. If you open up, we can take you somewhere safer. We've got a group in town.
No, no, no.
She's in trouble.
No.
Miss, we're coming in.
Alright, so I'm not even gonna bother trying the door again. I'm gonna... Come on. Okay, now we're gonna try it.
Stop! Just stop! I'm coming out.
You're hurt.
Oh, God.
I said stay away.
We need to get you help.
It's too late for that.
Guys, she's been bitten.
What?
I told you, I said go away! I'm bit!
but you wouldn't just leave.
Let's calm down. You could be fine.
I won't be fine. My boyfriend was bitten. You get sick and you die, and you come back and you kill anything you can find.
You have a boyfriend?
Glenn?
I don't want that. It's not Christian. Please, just leave me. Please go.
Okay.
Okay, we'll leave. Just try to take care of yourself for whatever time you have left.
You have a gun.
So?
Can I borrow it?
What do you mean, borrow?
Give it to me. I can just, end this, and then there's no problem.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Please, I don't want to be one of them. They're satanic.
Give it to her.
What? You can't be serious.
Do it.
No!
Carly, come on. Well, I seriously doubt if she was a walker, she would be able to track us back to the pharmacy. And I don't really want to yell at Carly. But seriously, just look at the situation we're in.
Look at her, Carly. There's no happy ending to this.
Okay. Fine.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I know how terrible this must be.
We can't watch this. Let's go.
We can't go yet.
What? Why not?
Because somebody needs to pick up the gun. Can't leave it. You two go on.
Okay.
You sure?
Yeah. God bless you, all right?
God bless you too.
I only opted to say number 3 since she was clearly religious. Figured I would have gave her a little bit of comfort. Oh god, this game.
Everyone all right?
Yeah, we had some close calls, but Glenn is fine and, well, yeah, we're okay.
I've got a few cans of gas for your pickup in the trunk of my car.
Good to hear it.
And things back here?
Quiet. Our friend is still in and out over there. He won't survive any more stress.
The next order of business is getting those pills out of the pharmacy.
Alright, so I think now at this point we have everything we need. We have everything we need in order to get into the pharmacy, so we're going to talk to Doug now.
How we doing?
Good. Want to go have a look around outside?
Yeah.
Let's have a look around.
Okay.
Alright, so, oh, we don't talk to him? There's supposed to be like an, there we go. I was gonna say, there was supposed to be an icon that, allows you to show the picture.
That guy over there has the keys.
How can you be sure?
I found this in the office. That boy in the photo worked here. The keys being on him is as good a bet as we can make.
Yeah, I agree. Just need to figure out how to get out there and get them. You wouldn't need long, right?
Nah, just a few seconds.
Maybe there's a way to distract them and buy you some time.
Okay. I'm not even gonna bother fiddling with the lock because I know he's gonna make a comment about nobody not knowing the combination. So, let me just make sure there's nothing else I'm supposed to click on, which I don't think there is. So let's use this axe.
Awesome. Now to distract those things. Carefully.
Okay. Alright, fine. We'll manually open the gate. Thought you would do it automatically. Okay, now we take the brick. The hell are we supposed to do? Oh, that's right.
Think you can do anything with this?
You know what I could do?
What's that?
It's universal. I could program it to work with those TVs across the street. Let's just hope the power's still on.
You can just do that?
Well, I memorized all the codes when I was in AV. Let's try.
Well fucking done, Doc. All that dork nonsense might save a life.
Who's to say it already hasn't? That got a few of them to take notice.
But not enough.
Alright. So now, with the final puzzle piece, or a brick in this case, like moss to a flame.
Now's the time.
Okay, get going.
Be careful.
Keep an eye out, will you?
Hey, little brother.
Hey, bud. I don't know what happened to Mom and Dad, but I know if you were there, you would have died for them. So, yeah. I'm gonna assume that's what happened.
Did you find them yet?
Why are you being so loud?
I got to do this now, man. I got to do this.
I'm sorry, Lee. Come on, Lee. Either cut all the way through or aim for the brain. Ew, brother. Yeah, I know. Between the smell and just the very idea that you had to do that, I'm sorry.
There we go.
Holy crap! Run!
Seriously, Doc? They weren't even looking until you said something. Freaking idiot.
Man, that was close.
No thanks to you.
Did it. It's all that matters. I've got the keys.
Great. God, you're amazing. Let's get in there.
Alright. Use this key and get in here and get these pills for this, Papa douchebag.
Oh no. Shit. We gotta hurry.
Okay, so quick question. How come... I mean, I know he probably wasn't thinking it at the time, since that's clearly why the alarm went off. But unless his parents changed the code, how come he didn't attempt to turn off the alarm after they heard it ringing? Just wondering. Or maybe it's not that simple. Also, you guys are fucked.
Doc, come on, baby, time to go.
I'm gonna get the truck pulled up round back!
Do it fast. I gotta get my dad out of here.
I don't plan on dilly-dallying. Honey, take Duck into the office and barricade the living hell out of the door behind me. Glenn, when you hear me honking in the alley, start getting people out of here. You got it. Doug, Carly, and Lee, you guys make sure our defenses stay up till then. And Lee, I better take that axe in case I run into any of them on the way to my truck.
Here you go.
That door's not locked anymore. Shit! You three, get on it! I'll get back as fast as I can.
Stay away from the windows.
Alright, get over there. Get over there.
Hey, Lee. If we don't make it through this, you should know that I think you're a great guy.
Shut up, Doug.
Doug, if we don't make it through this, you should know.
I should know what?
Huh?
You said I should know.
On it.
Are you sure?
Shit!
Oh, shit! Okay, then.
Yeah, you go take care of that.
Can you look for something to stick in between the hands? Something real strong, okay?
Okay.
Come on, close it, close it.
Clementine, did you find anything?
Nothing. Wait.
The window is screwed.
Go!
I need to keep my hand on the mouth at all times.
I found something.
Take it, take it, take it. Oh boy, here we go. Shit. I'm sorry, Doug. I can't. Go. Crap. Well, that is the first time I've actually seen that. Okay, take two.
I found something.
Alright, so take two. This time around I'm going to be a little more decisive. Alright, take two. Sorry about that. At least you got to see what happens when you don't make any decisions. This time around, I'm going to be a little more decisive. And I'm sorry, Doug, but I'm going to go for Carly.
God.
Let's go!
They got Doug.
Oh, Jesus. Go. Get it. Kill it. Alright, now get the hell out of there.
Son of a bitch!
No!
This mother... We should have left you to die.
I'm not letting somebody else get eaten today.
Especially a good friend.
Thank you, Kenny. If I already didn't like you, I like you now. Jesus, Larry. See? Ugh. This is why I don't like him. After all that trouble I went through to get him the medicine to save his life, and he basically bitch slaps me. Come on. Well, sucker punch me, but still. Totally uncalled for. I didn't have to help him.
Oh man, it was so awesome.
Meanwhile, inland, Atlanta has been downgraded temporarily to an 8, with attacks and rioting being reported in all precincts. Citizens are currently advised to stay in their homes or move towards the cities of Charlotte, Atlanta, and Orlando.
Well, that don't sound good.
Hey, Glenn.
With uncountable severe emergencies in all counties, Georgia's cities and their current level of disaster are as follows. Atlanta, Stage 9 catastrophe. Augusta, Stage 8
I think I need to go.
To Atlanta?
Yeah, I got friends there. And I just can't stay here knowing that they could be trapped in that city.
Sounds like nobody knows what's happening there. When we left a few days ago, could have gone either way.
I gotta take my chances.
Yeah, you stay out of this, Lily. Know where you coming from anyway.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
And I gotta do this.
I respect that.
You guys be safe.
We'll try.
And Lee, you know, if this doesn't get better, people are going to give up. If they go from upstairs. Are you just gonna let them? You told Carly to give her the gun.
Yeah, I did.
Maybe you were right. I don't know how to handle something like that. Anyway, see you around.
Take care, Glenn. Hope you're still alive. You know, in the show. Oh my god, Duck, be quiet.
Hey, kid.
Close call back there.
Thanks for picking me up.
No problem. We have to take care of each other.
Yeah, we do.
Hey, about Clementine.
Yeah?
Earlier I said there's some stuff out there that might screw up a precious little girl like her.
You did.
Well, I still think that's true. But after what I saw today, I think between you taking care of her and her taking care of herself, you two are gonna be just fine.
Thanks, Kenny.
You got it.
Yeah. I do like Kenny. He has his moments. Like, he can be a little bit hot-headed, but he means well. Where am I going now? Oh. Talk to Carly.
How you doing, Carly?
I'm okay. You know, considering.
I do, yeah.
I can't stop thinking about Doug. We couldn't have saved him, could we?
I don't think so. It happened pretty fast.
I know it's stupid. We just met. And he was such a... It's just that... I think that I liked him.
Well, I'm sure he liked you too.
You better have. Anyway, I'd rather be alone, I think.
I understand.
Wait, Lee?
What is it?
How did you choose? We both needed you. You picked me.
I was gonna help you both.
But you helped me first.
Yeah, I did.
I just wish we both could have made it, you know?
Me too, Carly.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of sucks that I basically sacrificed him, but I'll get into it more at the end, why I opted for her. Oh, fuck you.
Pow, pow, pow. I thought Super Dinosaur was toast. But you know what? He wasn't. Oh, and then...
Hey, Duck, you want to cool it for a minute?
Okay, sorry.
I'm sorry, there's not a lot of kids here.
No, it's not that. It's... I got grabbed again.
I was there, though.
I fell, and my walkie-talkie broke. Glenn had the other one.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thanks. I know I need to be tough. I'm just sad. I know it doesn't make any sense, but it's how I used to talk to my mom and dad. And now they're gone. It's gone.
Maybe we can find you another one.
I'll just keep this one, I guess.
Lee, come here for a second.
Let me go deal with this.
Oh man, Clementine, another thing.
Duck, please.
What do you want?
You like my daughter?
What kind of question is that?
She's fine.
Fine, huh? Well, just fuck you, Lee Everett. That's right. I know who you are, and I know you're a killer. And you go near my daughter or step on a line once, and so will everyone else. I know who you are. And I don't give a shit about what happens to you. But if anything happens to my daughter or that little girl you've got with you, you watch your ass.
Hey, Lee, do you have a second? My dad would be dead if it weren't for you.
Yeah, I wish he would remember that.
Dead because of me.
You can't be like that. You're only one man.
I don't know.
We're lucky to have you.
I hope that's the sound of us winning this thing.
Me too.
This motor inn's pretty damn defendable. We block off the entrances with some cars, keep someone on watch. We could stay here until the military rolls through.
I actually agree with that plan.
Me too.
We got beds, we got water, and most importantly, we got light. There are worse places to call home.
Yeah, you're right. You know, guys, I think it's going to be okay.
Famous last words. And that was episode 1, guys. Let's check out some scenes from the next. Any second now. Thank you.
I thought we'd be fine if we survived the walkers. Never expected they'd starve us out.
I want you to have this, okay? In case you or Clementine starts feeling weak.
You don't owe me anything, Carly. How you doing, Clementine?
I'm really hungry, Lee.
We gotta get food, Lee. Soon.
Howdy, I'm Andrew St. John. We're from the St. John Dairy.
It's beautiful.
I never did thank you for saving Duck from the walkers back at Herschel's farm.
Something's coming, Lee. There's gonna be a war.
The walkers don't worry me as much as the bandits.
No more, please! No more, please! Please, please!
Ugh. God. I always cringe every time I hear that part. God. Alright, so let's see how we stack in our decisions. Honesty, did you lie to her? What do you mean I lied? You and 36% of players lied. I thought I was being honest with him. Son of a... whatever. Freaking game. Who would you save, Duck or Sean? You and 49 of players chose Duck. Now, The reason why I opted to choose Duck over Sean is, as I kind of mentioned earlier, Duck is only a little boy. There was no way he was going to be able to wiggle away and get away from that walker. Just wasn't happening. And if I recall right, Sean's character in the comic series ends up dying anyway. Like, he was basically destined to die. Some could even say that this incident, in a weird way, kind of ties into how his character died to begin with. So there was just no hope in saving Sean. It just made more sense to save Duck. Not to mention that because we saved Duck, pretty sure that helps us with our stance with Kenny. Like I said earlier, I basically want to side with Kenny as much as I can, and that actually ties in with our next decision. Did I side with Kenny? You and 48% of players defend Kenny. Yeah, again, Larry had some points, but his delivery was just no. Like, the whole let's throw the kid out of the pharmacy thing, or let's smash in his head. I mean, yeah, that is pretty much the way how you have to kill these things, but he had no proof. He had no proof whatsoever that Duck was bitten. He wasn't outside when it happened, and Kasha was in the middle of cleaning off the gunk on him. So what happened if they had killed him, and then Kaja found out later that, oh, there was no bite mark? You know how crazy that would have been if that happened? So, no. Kenny, you know, he was in the right. He was in the right in that sense. Mercy gave Irene, who I assume is that lady, the gun. You and 45% of players gave her the gun. That's interesting. I would have thought more people would have opted to give her the gun. I mean, I kind of get why a lot of people are against suicide. Although I think this is one of those rare instances where it's justified. She clearly was not going to be saved. She was bitten. Who knows how long she had already been in that state. And like Lee said, there was no happy ending for her. She was going to end up turning unless somebody killed her. And I hate to say it, but if I was in her shoes, I would have opted to do the same thing. There's just no way I would have willingly wanted to allow myself to turn into one of those things. So yeah, that's pretty much why I decided to let her take the gun and end it on her own terms. It just seemed like the right thing to do. And then the last one. Who would you save, Doug or Carly? You and 76% of players chose Carly. Now, probably the same reason why everyone else chose Carly is because she, I think, was better suited to survive this apocalypse than Doug. Like, I know that's kind of harsh to say, but, you know, that is how it is. She knew how to use a gun. She knew how to handle herself for the most part. Doug, I mean, he would have been useful in some instances, I'm sure, if we had some technology on hand or, you know, stuff of that nature, but overall, I hate to say it, I don't feel bad about choosing Carly. Of course, if there was an option to save both, I would have, but it was one of those cases where it was one or the other, and Carly won. This is also interesting too. Not going to say too much in case if there's anybody watching this who hasn't seen this gameplay before, but in a later episode, it's going to kind of be a good thing that we chose Carly. But I'm not going to really explain why. But you'll see, you'll know when we get to that point in the story. So yeah. So again, that was episode 1, A New Day. And I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I plan on doing all episodes of Season 1, Season 2. Again, in preparation for Season 3 that's going to be coming out in a matter of weeks. So yeah, not much else to say at this point. We're off to a great start in the story, and I hope you guys are going to join me on the adventures of Lee, Clementine, and the gang. So I'll see you guys next time. Take care.